It's good news for those with asthma as well as pollen allergies. The rain clouds today have washed out the Saharan dust. And meanwhile, we have no tropical cyclones out there because Debbie has weakened. But we start basically with the hurricane season. Bearing in mind we are in August, and as we go deeper into August and then hit the peak of the hurricane season in the middle of September, obviously we'll be seeing a more tropical cyclone activity over the next few weeks and months, so be prepared. Now for Trinidad, we have been seeing quite a bit of cloudiness there, dull rainy skies for the most part, especially across the hillsides, some thundery downpours as well erupting across the northern range. And that's all courtesy of a tropical wave. Now bearing in mind we always get these tropical waves coming by every 3 to 4 days. They tend to obviously leave Africa, coming across the Atlantic and then coming into the Caribbean. And the one that's set to come across us late tonight and tomorrow will likely spend most of its moisture up towards the north of us, so you could be seeing more of the heavier showers, especially out towards Dominica and St. Lucia. But for us, we should be seeing clearing of the skies through Friday, and then maybe just a few brief showers coming by on Saturday. So for Tobago then, still a few damp spots expected overnight into your first part of your morning. A few of those showers, especially towards the north through Palatuvier and out towards Charlottesville, could still be on the lengthy side, but most of all you should be seeing brighter weather as you go through your Friday afternoon, with just that stray shower during the heat of the day. Now for southern areas of Trinidad overnight, you'll notice the clouds beginning to clear up towards the north. You'll still see a few showers hanging around for the most part, but even then you begin to see some of that brighter weather beginning to push through by first light on a Friday morning. So only a couple of brief showers expected through Piarco into Arima out towards Diego Martin, and through the afternoon as well you'll begin to see a lot more sunshine beginning to encroach all the way across into northern Trinidad. Now for central and the southern areas of Trinidad, you should only see most of the showers during the morning. There'll be a lot more sunshine to come through Guayagari and Moruga as you go through your day. Only a couple of passing showers, but again it's usual for this time of the year with the moisture around. Temperature-wise, looking at a cool 24 degrees Celsius in Trinidad, 25 degrees Celsius tonight in Tobago, but a comfortable 31 is expected through Tobago and Trinidad, definitely simply because the ITCs and a lot of that cooler air will be pushing up from central South America. So you could be seeing a cool feel on a Friday. Also on a Saturday, still quite comfortable at times, and then we'll get some hotter conditions on a Sunday. The sunshine comes out quite viciously for Trinidad and Tobago, and then it'll be a sharp change as we get towards Monday with more rainfall expected, with the possibility of the ITCZ paying us a visit early next week. Now for those that are heading offshore, still keeping conditions slight out in the Atlantic, maybe 1 to 1.5 meters, but smooth conditions for the most part through the Caribbean, below 1 meter here. Now for the rest of us in the Eastern Caribbean, also watching at this time of the year for any sort of tropical cyclone activity, but there's only one system, and that one faded away. That was Debbie, the 4th named storm of 2018. So over cooler waters and poses no threat to land. Meanwhile, of course, the Caribbean, the waters are warming up, but in terms of activity there's not much happening across the Central Caribbean. There's high pressure in charge across the Hispaniola there, but there's an upper level trough which just may push in some moisture from time to time, so they won't get away from the showers for Santo Domingo as well as for Port-au-Prince, but definitely breezy sunshine for Kingston and also for Havana. Now for the Eastern Caribbean, that tropical wave will be pushing a lot of the moisture towards Dominica and St. Lucia, getting as far north as Antigua as well for St. John's, so they'll likely see some heavier bursts there out towards Barbados and into St. Vincent. A couple of rumbles are also possible, but down towards Georgetown in Guyana, it should be mostly fair, only a brief shower there of 31. So at least for us here in Trinidad and Tobago, we should be seeing the clearing of the skies and some sunny spells despite those passing showers. So that's the weather, and that's it from me.